How are you? It is the last Friday, okay? So it's July 21st, 2017. And Tim and Julia and I just want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for doing such a phenomenal job in this class. It's an honor for us to be your instructors. It's a privilege for us to be your instructors and to help guide you in terms of your education that leads to your professional lives. So we're just amazed by how well you guys all did. The only thing coming up is the final exam, which is on the 24th, which is Monday, for most of you. The answers to the questions will be released on the 31st, okay? Because we have a couple people that need to take the exam at a different time. Do not worry, this one is much easier, much more in your wheelhouse, or much more in an area that I think collectively all can think about logically and do well, okay? And you'll see now you're going to be able to reflect back on so much biology that you guys have learned. And again, you guys responded in ways that are way beyond our expectations. The corporate marketing pamphlets were just phenomenal, okay? And I really hope that some of you will be able to use this approach, the information that you've had, and apply it to what you do down the line in terms of your future lives in making the lives of older people better. You know, whether you're working for an assisted living facility or an insurance company, the DA's office, whatever it is, okay? And actually, we're going to be contacting some of you directly to see if we can get your approval, so to actually show off these pamphlets to not only other students that will be taking this class amongst you, as well as I'm going to show it off to the faculty in the School of Gerontology, because you guys did a phenomenal job. So, and in keeping with what we're going to be doing here, what we are doing with the very last section of this course, you see this is the only biology that's left behind, and the questions are very, very pointed. They'll take you directly to the readings and you'll be able to find it, and it's pretty clear, you know, just inflammation is what the big story is here. You know, in keeping with this last one, how about the Dalai Lama? He's awesome. And you know, we have great happiness and gratitude for what it is that you guys have done, you know, and you are now part of our collective Gero 508 family, and that's actually a very real thing. You know, we are all bonded by this. We all have this mutual experience, and it's something that we can all carry on with the rest of our lives. And this is a big part of what we call right here the sociality part. And you know, a lot of us may not have the most supportive families, okay, our genetic families. You know, believe me, in my family, we have some real issues in terms of some of the people that I am genetically linked to, that my wife's genetically linked to. But we seek out what's called the logical family, and that's people that are supportive, okay? People that can understand where you're coming from, people that make you feel good, okay? And the bottom line, in terms of a lot of what we're looking at here, is just to be kind of colloquial, you need to shed the assholes, and you need to surround yourself with loving, supportive people, and that's what it's all about. So most of these are my friends. You know, they're not my genetic family, but they're people that I want to be with and that make me feel good and vibrant. And that's what this is all about. Okay. When we look to this, meditation was this week as well. For me, it's connected directly to exercise. When I go surfing, and you heard all about it, but I lose myself when I'm surfing. I'll be surfing for 2 or 3 hours, and I've done this my whole life since I was 12 years of age. I'm now 61, going to be 62. And for those 3 hours, I think only about surfing and the water and the environment, and I just lose myself in it. And that is a unique form of meditation unto itself. In terms of this achieving happiness and gratitude, it seems so simple, but sometimes it's difficult to obtain because of who we are because of the really, really, really fast-paced urban lives that many of us have to live. So it's hard to be compliant about a lot of the things that we've talked about here: sociality, music, exercise, things like that. And you just have to remind yourself, okay? And you take a step back. And I have to do this all the time because I'm kind of a perfectionist, kind of have bad OCD, and sometimes I have my whole life laid out, and then you have things like curveballs thrown at you, and being able to adapt, okay, and still understand how happy you are is important. Okay, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to give you a little kind of review of my life and some the reason that I have such gratitude, and because and we'll start right here with this wonderful picture, 2 pictures of Julia and I. Okay, and I have eternal gratitude for the relationship that we have and the fact that I've had this incredible loving marriage. Our 30th wedding anniversary is coming up here August 15th, and we've been together for almost 35 years, and it's never varied, and in fact it's only gotten stronger and stronger. And we actually stumbled upon an article recently that talked about in terms of old age, one thing that is great is if you can have this kind of relationship with your spouse, then you get to relive all the good times, and reliving all those good times, okay, causes a surge of oxytocin, reduces stress hormones, increases health. So it's an amazing thing. So that's us quite a few years back, okay. I have lots of gratitude for these wonderful boys that we have. That's Matt and Dave, and a long time ago there was Julia's 40th birthday, and these are my boys about a year ago, and yeah, they're amazing, and I have a lot to be grateful for. Okay, they're both good kids, good students, have great heads on their shoulders, and they love their mom. So as I mentioned, because this in terms of having curveballs thrown at you, I'm putting my head right there. So this was one that was thrown at us a few years back, about 5 years ago, and Julia was a soldier and just amazing, and yeah, she graduated top 2% USC Law School, worked for the largest law firm for 8 years, and then she went on to become managing counsel for a 10,000 employee company, and then all of a sudden the wheels started to come off the bus. She just was not feeling right, and it was clear something was going wrong, and then she got diagnosed with a number of autoimmune diseases that affect women disproportionately, like 9 to 1, and then kind of reflecting how bad her immune system was, she got leukemia, and so we did a 6 months clinical trial that ended early in the summer. The first part ended early in the summer. Her blood cancer went from 70% to 2%, which was pretty awesome. Not a complete remission, but it was great, and she's done really well in this, and we'll continue on with this kind of crazy battle as it is, and she continues to take metabolic inhibitors probably for the rest of her life. That's part of the new wave medication that she has. But I am super grateful that I was able to have the kind of job that I was able to take a step back and be there for her, and go to every infusion, and be there for every doctor visit, and let her know that I support her and will be there for her for everything. We're grateful for what we've achieved. Okay, we started with nothing. Julie and I had no money, no family money, and we worked hard, and we were able to get into a great place. This is our backyard in Laguna Niguel, and that's my lunatic dog Bella, who's just amazing. Okay, I'm also grateful to Tim, who has been a great friend for many years, co-instructor, awesome TA, and this is an example of the kind of people that you like to surround yourself with. Tim is truly, truly amazing. Okay, so I'm going to kind of end with this right here. I'm going to also throw in the link to a speech made by President Obama. Julie actually wrote him an email, and guess what? He read the whole thing, and boom, we get a phone call from the head press secretary, and next thing you know, he reflects on Julie's cancer in one of his Affordable Care Act speeches, and every single word is verbatim what she wrote to him, which was truly, truly inspiring. So, Alrighty, guys. So I wanted to say goodbye. I want to wish you luck, and I encourage you all to stay in touch.